Hey, good morning. I didn't go to work today. It's Halloween and ooh, people had parties and stuff for their kids. I've been a sub before, and then they had a class party, and I'm just like, like, okay, this is why they took off. Like, they knew it was gonna be a class party, and they took off, and it's just so much chaos. So I don't even like risking subbing on Halloween or mostly any holiday for that fact, like Valentine's Day, autumn stuff. Because it's too much. And I guess I could have done like middle school or high school, which they don't have class parties, but they still reacting a fool. Like, when they get the candy and stuff, like, I'm working tomorrow, which is the day after Halloween, and people saying like that day's worse. But I find the day after, it's like the kids are a little hyper, but I want to say they're more hyped up than usual, or more hyped up than when they have a party that day, So it's whatever. I'm about to go to the gym, do a little arm work, and get on the Stairmaster. I'm trying to lose my stomach. I don't have a goal weight that I'm trying to be, but I know my stomach gotta go. And some people say like, oh, your stomach is not really big, yada yada, which is not overly big, but it's just like I say to them, I'm like, okay, so if you're 200 pounds and somebody 500 pounds, like, oh, you're not that big. But it's like, that you're big. Like, you're 200 pounds, you're still kind of big. Like, I'm not trying to offend anybody who could be over 200 pounds, but you see what I'm saying. Or even height. Somebody's 5 feet, like, oh, you're not that short. And then it's like, okay, if you're 4'10" and you telling me I'm not that short, but I'm 5 feet, and then somebody who's 5'5" is like, then I look short, right? Because in a comparison, I am that short. If it makes sense. I get what people say, like, my stomach's not that big, but at the same time, it's like, before I had kids, my stomach wasn't like that. Even after I had my first child, my stomach went all the way back down. When I had my second kid, I gained 50 pounds with her. And I never lost all of the weight. So I pretty much kept like 30 pounds on. And ever since then, I never lost it. Which, I mean, I'm not mad, because there's certain spots like my thighs and my butt looking good. But at the same time, it comes with the stomach. So I'm also kind of scared sometimes, like, ooh, I don't want to lose too much weight and then lose the little that I do have. But it is what it is. And I feel like working out makes me feel better, though. I feel more energized. I feel motivated. I just feel good. Like, I try to go gym at least 6 times a week. And if I don't go to gym, I walk around. And sometimes I go to the gym and I walk around my complex. So I'm just trying to keep busy. Because I feel like when I just don't do anything, like, once I got started, that was the hard part. Like, I kept saying for months, like, oh, my complex has a gym, I should go in there. And for the longest, I would not go. Then I said, you know what, one day I was like, I'm paying rent that comes with the dues of the complex. So they have like a pool, have a gym. So I'm like, I'm paying for this, I may as well use it, because rent is not cheap, so that's kind of what motivated me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I need my money's worth. And then I was like, I kind of like how I feel when I go to the gym. That's what's been keeping me, going. But it's kind of dark still right now. People complaining about daylight savings, but I'm happy about it, because I'm like, when I drop my kids off to school, it's dark. And I get it, it's gonna be dark now, like earlier, but it's helpful for me. I understand the people, they get off 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and it could be dark. When I sub in things, I don't get home any later than 4:30. So for me, I'm like, it works for me that I don't have to drive in the dark in the morning, drop them off, because I don't like driving at night. As I said before, I get anxiety driving, and it's like, it's worse when it's dark. Like, I don't like to drive at night, and I don't like to drive early morning like now when it's still dark. So for me, I'm welcoming it, and I get an extra hour sleep. Thank you. Like, I'm happy about it. I get why people don't like it, and I honestly don't like the change itself. Like, the change itself is kind of disturbing. Like, Like, well, not, you know what I mean, not disturbing, but it disturbs my sleep pattern. Like, you know, it's like I get up at 4:40 in the morning. So it's like that time change is a little weird. And then going to bed, it's like the time change for like a week. It's kind of hard for me to get up, and it's hard for me to get sleep. But after that week, it's okay. It's just like sometimes like I wish it was just stable, like whatever time this is, daylight savings or the other one. I don't remember what the other one is, but I wish it would just stay one time. But this, if that makes sense, like the sun comes up at an earlier time kind of thing. Whatever this is, I'd rather that one. But other than that, whew, I'm just trying. I'm still trying to figure out everything that I need to do to pretty much get my life together. I mean, exercise is one thing. I'm trying to cook more. I mean, now I don't really have a choice because it's like me and the girls, and I don't eat fast food, and I also don't want them eating fast food all the time. Plus, it's expensive. So I'm not doing a whole fast food thing either. So it's like, sometimes my biggest issue for the day is like, what are we going to eat today? Today I'm keeping it simple, just doing some mincemeat with some spaghetti, some sauce, and that's it. And then some vegetables. I like to have vegetables every day with my meal, so today is going to be string beans. And then that's it. But then I'm like, okay, what about tomorrow? And the next day after that, you know, but whew, I really feel like I should make a menu, which I've been saying I'm going to do for a while, and I feel like I should finally do that. So what I want to do is I want to like name all the stuff that I eat, my kids eat, whatever. And then instead of putting like Monday, Tuesday, put it in number order, like 1 through 20. And then just keep going in that order. And then so like the week before, make sure I have those stuff in my fridge for the next week. Or maybe even on Sundays, I could like make 2 of the stuff on the list for the week, so I don't have to be like, oh, I gotta come home and cook kind of thing. You know, I just trying to make my life easier for real, because it ain't easy as a single mom. I mean, it's not easy as a parent, period, or even just somebody taking care of someone else, whether it's an elderly parent, your niece, nephew, whoever. It is not easy. You know, I'm just trying to make my life easier. I tell my kids that all the time, like, I'm trying to live an easy life. You know, sometimes it's not just about having the money. It's just organizing your life in a certain way to make it easier, because I don't want to worry about what I'm going to eat. I already have like a semi-uniform. I wear like a lot of blacks or even navy blue. I have like the polo shirts that I wear sometimes. Like I have like 3-4 of them. And I have them in there. I just pull one out and I put it on. So it's like, even that, I'm like, I'm not going through my wardrobe. Which shirt should I wear today? Like, I have them lined up in my closet, and whichever one is there, I just pull it and put it on, because I refuse worrying about clothes, worrying about what to eat. Like, no, I have other things I'm trying to do than worry about those kind of stuff. But I'm about to hit the gym. Wish me luck. One time I put too much weight in the arm lifting thing, and my back and my arms were hurting bad. So I'm gonna just stick to the 15 pounds until I get better. Not really better, but until my body is ready for more. I thought like, okay, I've been in the gym since July. I thought maybe I was ready to add on and go to 25, but you know, you gotta listen to your body. And sometimes more is not better. You know, I'm just trying to get in there and do what I can do and not strain myself pretty much. But again, talk to you later. Bye-bye.